Paul, yes. These demonics, yeah, possessed with the devil, ouch. Insanity, demoniacs, yes, are frequently distinguished from those who are afflicted with ordinary bodily maladies, yes. Now, these ordinary bodily maladies, yeah. The demons, which speak in their own persons, Matthew 8:29. Oh, Mark 1:23, 24, 5, and 7. This influence is clearly distinguished from the ordinary power of corruption and of temptation over men. In the demoniac, his personality seems to be destroyed, and his actions, words, or even thoughts to be overborne by the evil spirit. Mark, i.e., 19:15. Now, this corruption, yes. Well, you thought that you would just refuse to enforce the laws. You'd repeatedly arrest me for the same violation. Yes. When I was found not guilty in 2012. Right. And then instead of being bound to enforce the laws, you decided that you do what? I'm going to want custody of my sons today. Why don't you look at the video of the hearing in 2012, May of 2012, and then ask the petitioner, is that you on the witness stand? Heidi Lee Budnick. Mhm. I would suggest, yes, or at least I would consider. In fact, maybe not. Why don't you lie about it? Coach. Now, you're going to give me custody of my sons. And then I'm going to bind each one of you to a lawsuit, yes, where you're going to be subpoenaed, ooch, you're going to give depositions, ooch, and you're going to have to appear in court to answer for the crime because you seem to think that you're exempt from the actual enforcement of the laws. Now, excuse me, yes, the binding lawsuits. Now, I am really wanting to live with my sons, yes. And then I had mentioned I wanted to sue Mike Van Proyen. Yesterday we were looking at these online donations of charities. Yeah. I'm thinking that there are other businesses that have magnets. Let's say you're a billionaire. Your whole business was the internet. What smells can you put through the internet? I mean, can you put laughing gas through it? you know, uh, Why don't you get me the laughing gas of those that are dentists, orthodontists? It's a type of gas that if I was snorkeling and I was a billionaire, yes, I would have this sensation, yes, of always laughing about all my problems. Poop. Now, these gases that can go through the various checkouts, yes, yes. Let's say that you own Alphabet. Poop. And your thought was, well, I'm an attorney and nobody ever tells me what to do. You might have set up thousands of checkouts in pre-established actual websites. Yes, all loaded up and ready to go with money. All you needed was a bank account to connect them to. Yes. Now, when we go through the checkouts, yes, let's look at the actual ownership of every bank account of every website. Yes, that has a checkout. Mm-mm. And then get me the smells right now. Now, I think we need to stop laughing about this because it's an easy way to launder money. Now, this idea of putting the smell of gas, yes, for all of those in the family that have been laughing their ass off because they're on the snorkel, yes. Let's put some rotten eggs through the internet today, okay? Every time you do a transaction with the intention of laundering money, to pay the top secret payroll, right now, I want to know the bank accounts where the deposits go into. Yes, from the withdrawals of the bank accounts. Yeah, let's go ahead. Now, for all the dogs that said, well, what he doesn't know doesn't hurt him. What I do know does hurt me. See, let's say, yeah, you went online and you decided to do a transaction. Yes. Well, you sent a piece of paper that had absolutely no worth. Yes. Similar to this piece of paper. Payee services. services. And you said they purchased $10,000 worth of goods or services, and you gave them a receipt. Well, your family likes to receipt non-existent products or services, yes, in exchange for money, yes, so as to pay for your top secret way of doing things, right? Now, a lot of them could be on the gas, right, right. But I want them to have a surprise when they do their next transaction that all they smell in their nose is rotten eggs. Now, for every time you launder money where you don't provide an actual good or service, yes, because you gave them a fraudulent receipt for a non existent good or service, yes, I want them smelling natural gas right now. Pooch! Now, my competitors, oh, big magnets, those in technology right now. Give me all of the manufacturers of solar panels. Yes. See, as a nation, we were sold on certain green technologies. Yes. Let's say you're in California. You have these huge solar panel fields. Yes. That are producing all this electricity. For the amount of money that you spent, yes, on installing and, well, really designing these solar panels as the green technology of California, considering sunlight. Yes. For the same amount of money, could you manufacture an incinerator? Yeah, that incinerates shit, that produces steam, that produces more electricity than the amount of money that you've been investing in these various solar panels. Now, let's say I went to sue in states today for not taking into consideration